Nation, and welcome back to another episode here today. The Wolverhampton Wolves, as we're back in action here today, as we are going to have a pretty exciting episode here today. We have a first match here today, as we're going to see just here in a bit. We have Nott'm Forest, who are currently 11th place right now in the Premier League, and there you see in the last 5 matches they are 1-0-4. And there you see they got a pretty good attack as well as a really nice midfield and a decent defense. So this is going to be a pretty good defensive game, or a pretty good matchup overall for this game. They currently have a 4-2-3-1 wide formation that they are set up in. And like I said, currently in 11th place with 25 points in 19 matches. They are 7-4-6 in the Premier League. They're pretty much right there in the middle right there. They have given up 26 goals, and they have also scored 26 goals. So they're right there at the happy medium there where they should be with their record and whatnot. So here you see the top players here when it comes to top scorers, assists, and clean sheets and red cards, of course, especially in the goals, assists, and a lot of our guys are there. Of course, Cunha is one of the top. He is the top player right now in the Premier League. And of course, there you see Morgan Gibbs White, a former Wolf, excuse me, of himself. He is in today's matchup here, as we will see him. And it'd be kind of nice. I know here in this series, they've been wanting me to sign a veteran. I think that'd be a nice veteran to sign here. Former Wolf coming back here and getting a possibility to get him a chance to win a Premier League title, which I think, if I remember correctly, in the original series that we did, he was there for that first title that we won. So I think it'd be nice to get him another chance to get a title, at least in our universe here of the Wolves football series. But there you see a pretty nice matchup here. We did change up a couple guys here. We got Billington playing in today, as well as a couple other guys. We're kind of trying to do our best here to kind of mix up and trying to change up some of the formation by grabbing a couple younger players here to get in our lineups here today. And we'll be doing that here as we go the course, heading into the finishing up the transfer window, as we're getting close to that here. As we get into the action, as we're 3 minutes into this one here, try to score that one. Could not get that one, and we were denied. So now here are the Wolves on the attack here. Here's Forbes, who will be leaving us here soon. That's going to be Cunha getting another goal there as he scored another one. Yeah, another one. And the Wolves will pick up the first goal of the game here. And like I said, Cunha's been on fire as of late, as he has been scoring goals for us here pretty much in all competitions, really, but especially here in the Premier League, as he is the league leader right now in that. And of course, that being said, it's getting a little tougher trying to score with him, but in this situation there, we did a great job of getting in the box and finding a way to get that ball to him and him be able to score a goal. So Cunha scored the first goal here for the Wolves, as now we're getting close to 13 minutes into the game here. And Nott'm Forest now trying to make an attack of their own here. And of course, like I said, they have a 75 rated offense or attack and a 75 rated defense, and their midfield is pretty good here. I'm surprised we're getting the ball through the midfield here so early on in this game. Of course, I say that, and then right there we get an interception there. Valves, we'll see here. Wood here goes, makes a shot. That's going to be off for the striker for Nott'm Forest. And then they get this one here, and now we just got to play some defense here, try to get that one back, and Bruno is able to snag that one away. So Wood, nice job there. He finds Gibbs White, and Gibbs White makes a shot, and that will be off target as well. So far this has been a pretty tight ball game here. We've only we were able to slip through the defense there that one single time here. And there you see just a little bit of too much of a good touch there for us, as now we're able to steal this one there from Sanabrini. Gonzalez here now coming up to play, and of course Gonzalez, him and a couple other players here of late been asking for some extra playing time as well. We'll try to see if we can do that here for them, get some opportunities here. And like I said, we're trying to do our best to get those opportunities there, but of course not everybody's going to be able to play And also too, we got a couple of youth academy players that I really want to get in there early, because we only have one player coming back from loan coming up, and then in the summertime, of course, it's gonna be a big struggle here because we got a lot of players here like Cunha, who's gonna be asking for playing time. That or obviously Cunha's gonna be on the pitch here quite a bit as he scores another one here, scores now his second goal here today's game. But playing time is going to be coming really to a premium here, as I got a lot of youth academy players that they're going to be wanting their time to get on the pitch and show off what they can do. And of course, the only way to really kind of get their skills going for them and go in the right direction is obviously, getting them on the pitch and letting them playing in, not too many important games, but some of the cup games, we're in the Carabao Cup or in the FA Cup early on. Get them on the pitch and get them opportunities here to try to show their skills off and show what they can do for our ball club here, because they are the future of this club. As we'll see here, our right back here, he's going to make here. So, of course, he's been getting a couple offers as of late, and I believe we'll show you guys some of those here in this episode here. But I know he's been getting a lot of offers here, and a lot of them I've been kind of refusing here. As we get another nice tap in there, as we get... as we're in the second half, I believe, or no, we're just about to get in the second half here. As we score this one in the 45th minute. Nice job there, as we're able to slip that one in there. Look at that great pass there from Cunha, getting a nice assist. And that one's going to get tapped or just knocked in there, or not accidentally, but just bad timing there on the goalkeeper's part of trying to get that ball blocked. And now here we'll see here Sosa trying to make a shot there, but he'll get pickpocketed there quickly as he's in the box. And now here the Wolves now on the attack, now trying to set up something here, and the Ronaldo here finds Forbes has the ball here, taking his time here. Forbes going to pass off there to Kritza here. Of course, we picked him up early on here in this series, and of course he's been a great player here coming off the bench at times. Made a couple starts as well, but he's playing that we've had him designed as a kind of that playing that wing back position for us, help us in the passing. As you see, well, no clean sheet here for us, as Nott'm Forest able to get the first goal of the day there for themselves, as it's going to be now a 3-1 ball game. So defense, you're going to have to play a little more tougher here, as we try to clear that one out there, but the player's right there for the shot. So that was just I think we did a bad job there. I think we should have just went ahead and just kicked that one deeper than we did. But they're able to score a goal here. So Nott'm Forest on the board. Now they're trying to make another attack here. And come on, guys. Cannot give that ball to Gibbs White here, as he's going to move around. That one's going to be blocked. Great play there. Now we got to try to get... Still, they have possession of the ball here, and that's going to be blocked. And again, they're still making an attack, and they go ahead and get it again, as Nott'm Forest is able to strike this one into the net. And they have now down by a goal here in the second half. So they're starting to fight back here, and that was just bad. Look at that. That was just awful there. No call there at all. Just pushed our guy down. And, yeah, just bad play there on our part defensively here. So now we got to try to make sure they do not try to tie this up. And so we had a 3-goal lead. Now it's shrink down to 2, and now it's just a single goal here. So we got to try to get something here. And so we got the final minutes here. We'll see how much extra stoppage time we have left here. But maybe Forbes can get this one in here. Forbes is going to make a shot. It's going to be blocked, as that one's going to be denied. Nice play there for the goalkeeper. So now getting set up here for a chance to get this cross kick in. We'll see if we can try to get a header here. And, of course, I've been looking for a lot of guys who can get headers, are really good at, setting up for headers for the club here. And so far, I think I found a couple. But they're asking quite a bit of money there. So we definitely have to try to see if we can find somebody a little cheaper than what I want to go right now. But with 3 extra minutes here, the Wolves have the football here. We just got to play some really good defense here, or just, trying to make some good passes here and make solid, crisp passes to each other. And make sure they don't get a chance to get the ball there as I say that. And the ball's going to be intercepted here. So now defensively here, we just got to make sure we keep this ball on the offensive third over the pitch, and we're able to do so there, and that's going to help us out here as we get the 1-goal win, winning this one 3-2. I almost feel like this game should have been tied up very early on, but our guys did a great job there defending early on in this game, and of course scoring quickly. As Cunha, of course, 3 attempts, 2 goals there for him, of course an assist as well in his game here. I wouldn't be surprised if he is our player of the match here today. It's a wet and jury day here in Wolverhampton as the Wolves pick up the victory here. Nearly. I almost feel like we almost could have easily lost this game, but we found a way to, keep the game at bay, and of course keep it as a 1-game lead or 1-goal lead on them. As yes, Cunha is your player of the match there, so congratulations there to him. 2 goals, 1 assist. Gonzalez had an assist, as well as Forbes, and of course Renato had that goal there later, the last goal that we were able to score. It was kind of actually pretty tough. They were playing, the Nott'm Forest was actually kind of playing some D. They were towards the final, I would say somewhere around that 70th minute there, they were really started kicking in gear and making sure that we were not able to score a goal. They were trying to make sure they were they did a good job there, really, of holding us up and not letting us score a goal. Now, one of our goalkeepers here, one of our goalkeepers that we just recently signed from our youth academy, he is being offered a pretty nice, pretty decent deal here. It's a chance here to be a transfer, but I'm not really wanting him to transfer at all. I'm really trying to get him to be able to play somewhere else and get the opportunity to play and kind of develop somewhere else. So we're going to go ahead and say no. We're going to deny that. We're kind of looking for just a loan. I tried to offer a loan to that club, but they kind of refused. And then they came back, with that whole transfer. I'm like, nah, that's not going to work for us. And of course, we were thinking about, kind of just fishing the idea of selling Mario. But there you see Aston Villa's kind of in the running for it. I kind of want to see them because we were, I really don't want him to go to another club. I don't want him to go to a Manchester United club, obviously. So Aston Villa would probably be more better. And Corda, that's what closer to the value that they're wanting him. I think Manchester United was kind of undercut us, but then you see this is a guy here that we found in free agency here that I've seen. I'm like, wow, why isn't nobody signed him? He's 24 years of age. He's from Mexico, and I've decided, like, hey, we need to sign him. And of course, Herrera there is going to be signed with our club, so he is going to be one of our new guys here. He's going to be playing the left wing position. He'll probably be our everyday left wing for the most part here. For the most part, I think ideally, I kind of was thinking maybe he'll play more of the left. He'll play the left wing position, but only in in Premier League games. He wouldn't playing so much in the Cup games. That would be more Forbes, so I get Forbes to be able to develop. And of course, Forbes has actually been doing pretty well developing. Kevin, I can't forget what his real name is, but we decided not to go with him, and so we decided to go with Herrera. And then Nico O'Reilly, he is a cam that we're looking at. He's one of the young players that Manchester City has, and currently he's not playing right now, and he is looking for a club to play at. And we are looking for cams because we only have one. That's Sarah Brini. We do need a backup to kind of help us out here take some time off of him when we have kind of some games that are back to back, or within a 2 or 3 days of each other. So we go ahead, we're going to offer him a chance to play for us, and we'll see what he does. And of course, speaking of Manchester United, they'll be playing against the West Ham, or I should say Manchester City. They'll be playing against West Ham here as we're in the third round of the FA Cup. So of course, the FA Cup in action here today. We're taking on Arsenal, and of course, we've had some history with Arsenal. Arsenal was able to defeat Hull City in the quarterfinals in their last matchup there, 2-1. Of course, we punched out Leicester City in that same round, 3-2. And last time we played the Arsenal club here. Was back at the start of the season. Actually, it was game 1, first week of the Premier League. And surprisingly enough, we were able to defeat them 5-0 in that game. So it was a nice game for us, of course. Excuse me. It'll be payback here, at least from Arsenal's point of view here, against us to knock us out of the FA Cup. So we are definitely going to have to figure out what we're going to try to do here today. And, you know, obviously, playing a team a second time around is not going to be too easy here. Both teams kind of know what each other's done. I'm sure they watched game film and have a setup here, an idea of what they want to do. As you see here, trying to move this one in the top of the box here. But, of course, they are covering Cunha like nobody's business there. That shot's going to be deflected there. Nice job there, getting a nice save. And, of course, now Arsenal going to be on the attack. So we're definitely, I imagine we're probably going to be putting a lot of defense here. If I remember correctly, I think we went ahead. I think we put more of our offensive, our 4-3-3 attack, more so here in today's game. Because I feel like this is going to be a bit of a not necessarily a shutout, but a slugfest. So there might be quite a few scoring here. Of course, a lot of bad passing, but at the same time, you know, both teams could probably. I imagine. I'm thinking this is going to be a slugfest, but I think for them, if anything, it'll probably be one of those. It'll be a key play that somebody's going to have to. Somebody's going to end up screwing up, and someone's going to be able to take advantage of it. Hopefully, we're not on that part of screwing up. Hopefully, our guys will be able to play well. As we see Guedes here, he's of course playing in that wing back position. That left wing position here is now our wing back here, trying to get into the ball there into it, and of course I think he should have kind of held back some there, so we can get some guys in the box to help him out. But there you see a missed shot there for Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal if you notice here, they've been kind of playing us close, playing us kind of a press set up on us and really trying to push this, not letting us trying to push the ball here as we want to. At Dorothy here's by himself in the box here, trying to pass this one off here. That's trying to get that one to Cunha, but Cunha not there on time. And that was the other thing that was kind of upsetting me in here. Is like, guys, come on, we got to get in the box. And I know I was making demands, letting it's like, hey, someone in the box, get somebody in the box. I know beforehand we set that up, or at least I set that up, but apparently it just. We're not reacting to it at all. So I see a nice yellow card there for one of the Arsenal players here. Now Arsenal on the attack here, and pretty much numbers go here. More favor us, but our goalkeeper there, does a great job there of defending. Let's take a look at the numbers there above the left side of your screen here, and a nice good save there for us as we're able to prevent that one going in the net here. So the first half is pretty tight. Nobody can really get anything going. Second half seems like it's going to be the same way here, but it's going to come down to whoever can make that one play here. And hopefully this is it right now, as we see our wing back here goes in here to make a shot, and that was just a bad finish there. Of course, he's not really known to make good finishes here, but Cooney here trying to get this one in there, and at the last minute he tries to do a cross there, and that was just too late there for us. So now we're here getting close to the 90th minute here, and obviously if we cannot move on to the next round here, it's going to be what just happened there? Arsenal able to score a goal there in the 89th minute here. They're going to lead this one 1-0. Now the question is, how much stoppage time do we have to order to get a score of our own to try to tie this up? I was about to say, if it goes 0-0, we're going to have to play a replay of this. And that replay, of course, will be played there at our house for that, repeating this same matchup here. So, obviously, if they win this one here, we're out of the Carabao Cup. And if you remember, Liverpool in our original series, they knocked us out, I think, in that third year of the series, year 3. They knocked us out there in the same kind of fashion as you see. Oh, look at this! Great play there as Guedes is in there the last second. That was a great cross. I believe it was Cunha that got that cross in there the last second near the goalpost, and they're able to score a goal as he is going to be able to score this one in the 90th minute in stoppage time. Let's see here. Looks. Oh no, that's Gomes, or either Gonzalez or maybe Gomes. Get that one there. Of course, Guedes right there, wide open net, and he is just able to make a nice little kiss on the ball, able to get the ball into the net, and that's going to tie it up now, one apiece. Now we're just trying to see if we can play some good defense here. Wait for that whistle here and force these guys to play the replay in possibly in the next episode. As we see here, we are going to walk away here with a 1-1 draw. And of course, in the next game, if this happens again, then it will go down to extra time, and then obviously to a shootout if we cannot, if it's still, knotted up. But we're going to try to do our best here next time around, playing against Arsenal. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think we play Arsenal. Not now again. Here we have to play again in the replay of this. We also play them one more time in league play as well. So it's going to be a very intensive. These next two matches here with these two teams here going to be very intensive. But we are able to force a tie and force a replay of this matchup. And like I said, I think the replay will be coming up here very, very soon. I think it'll be within at least a 2 weeks time period that we'll have to play them again. Of course, we'll be at home for that match up there, so we'll have the home field advantage. And hopefully our crowd can get behind us and give us the confidence to get that win. Hopefully we can get a good win. Hopefully we can score early and often. But unfortunately today we'll have to just have to deal with the draw. So Nico there, he is going to be signed finally from us. So we are able to steal this player from Manchester City, and he is going to be one of our young cams. So he's going to be able to play that backup position. That, like I said, come in here and play when Sam Brady cannot. As of late, Sam Brady has been having a tough time staying on the pitch, as he's been fatigued quite a bit there, and we've been trying to do our best to rotate him out in certain matchups there. And of course, I want him obviously playing the big matchups for us. But you see $1 million transfer, so that's not bad at all. It was actually pretty nice here. We'll see what the price rating is. Okay, it's fair, good, decent price, good price there, they say. But he'll play that backup role there. He's 62 overall, he's 19 years of age. I believe his potential is like low 80s. And of course, Mario here, we're going to go ahead and get rid of him. This is going to be nice because that's going to give us, I think, additional like 13 to 15 million. Let him selling him, and he's going to go off, and he's going to be sold to. We went ahead and sold him to Aston Villa. It's tough, he's a center CDM. We've been trying to get him to play a CM position, and I like him, but it's just on the playing as him and having on the pitch there. It's just, I feel there's a disconnect, and it just didn't feel right. So I just I've been looking for CMs, Gomes, and we got a couple other great CMs that we're bringing up from the youth academy as well, and some of those will be signed to the club coming up in the next episode, or I think in the 2 episodes from now, which will be the end of the transfer, or when the transfer window closes. So we got quite a few youth academy players that we're bringing up. Never mind. I apologize. That game that we just seen with Arsenal, that was actually a Carabao Cup. So I do a project. So yeah, Carabao Cup we'll have to replay again with Arsenal. Now we're in the FA Cup here today, and this is actually the first game of the FA Cup as we're in the new year. We're in the middle of January, and we're playing against Portsmouth. So Portsmouth, I believe, is I want to say they are I think they are League One team. So they're just 2 leagues below us. Of course, there you got the Premier League, you got Champions League, and then you got League One. So there you see we're doing, of course, obviously showing this. We're showing you guys some of the strategies we're using here, and basically we're just kind of swapping guys around, trying to freshen up the starting 11 here. Also, I want to bring in some youth academy players that we just recently just picked up, put them from reserves to start, or from reserves to possibly being subbed into the game if we need them. So just kind of trying to freshen up the lineup here and give some opportunities for some guys that been asking for time to play, get them obviously on the pitch there and see what they can do. In this game, I was really thinking about bringing in John Stone, but I figured like, no. The last time I think we had him, he gave up, I think, 2 goals or something like that in a cup game. I won the Carabao Cup game, so I just keep Saw in there, and we're going to let him play. Possibly if we get deeper, or if we play another, League 2 or League 1 team or whatever, something like that, maybe we can bring in John Stone. But we're just going to have him. We're going to keep Saw in there. And of course, going to flip around a couple other guys here to play positions there, especially in the back, defensive, because I want to get those defensive players, center backs, and mainly the center backs there that we have, the few center backs that we have. I want to get them time to play, and obviously want to get depending on what the score is like, I also want to get some younger guys in there to get some playing time in there, even if it's kind of a garbage time or whatever you want to call it. Just get them a chance to get on the pitch, get some of that experience, and be able to say, hey, they can get some XP or whatever you want to call it here, so just basically just get some experience and get those abilities up so we can be ready for the future for them. So there you see the lineup there. Like I said, not our usual starting 11, but for the most part here we are just shaking up the backups. Of course, there's a couple guys there. Normally would start. They're going to be subbing, but they're not going to be. I'm hoping with them, coming off the bench if we need them. They're not fully fit, but they are, fit enough for to at least get on the pitch there to help us out with getting a win. This should be a decent, easy, and I say this with air quotes, but should be a decent game here for us to finish off in today's episode. As like I said, Portsmouth here, a League One team, so we should be able to handle them. As nice tackle there. Sabrini has the football there, finds Cunha, and Cunha able to drop this one in there, and that's going to be a goal there. As we have the first FA Cup goal here for Cunha, as I believe today we are on the road, so we're not at home for this one here. So great job there scoring the first goal here. As Portsmouth, they might have a long day here if they're not D'ing up on Cunha, as he is able to drop this one for a goal. So nice job here as we get the first goal of the game. And like I said, this is both Portsmouth and Wolves' first FA Cup match of the at least in this year's tournament here. So now we'll see a corner kick here, and that one's not going to do any good there for us, as we do not get the header, but they do a good job there defending there that time. As now we're just trying to get this ball here, and so far they've been having a tough time here trying to get this ball away out of their defensive third here, and this one's going to get knocked right in there. An easy kick there for Forbes as he hits this one on the outside post there. And nice job there. As that one, it's going to be another goal here, second goal of the game here today, as the Wolves able to score. Now it's 2-0 here, as you see the point of view here for Forbes. And of course, Forbes will be a guy that unfortunately I did not re-sign. He has 5 more months with us in his contract, and I didn't notice it until he was already picked up as a transfer, or at least a loan player. So there's no way for me really now to try to re-sign him because the loan went through, and I believe he's playing his final games here. He should be leaving here once the transfer window closes up. I don't understand why he hasn't left yet, because normally once the loan goes through, it's approved. You can't Oh, nice job here as we finish this one off there. That makes it now 3-0. But yeah, he's still with us here. I would think by now they would have demand. I guess they're not in big demand for him, because normally they, as soon as he gets signed with the other team for a loan, they usually right out the door. But I think he'll be leaving once the transfer window does closes. He will be leaving us there. So that's why we brought in Herrera from Mexico, that free agent that we signed here earlier here in this video. He'll be picking up and he'll be playing. Him and Guedes will be playing that position, as well as we have a youth academy player that's coming in out as well. Once we get the transfer window closed, we'll bring in that other left wing there to help us out. And of course, Herrera will be playing. I believe, part time. Though it'd be kind of by play by ear who we're playing against. Either Guedes will be playing if it's one of the tougher teams that we play in the Premier League. If not, then it will be Herrera, and then Guedes will be playing backup as striker as we score another goal here. So the boys really showing off here what they can do here for manager Luis Morales. He is, I'm pretty sure, happy that these guys are able to score goals here, unlike the last game. Of course, it was tough. It's Arsenal. What do you expect? But we're definitely taking that tie that we got from Arsenal and taking out here on this Portsmouth team. And see a great pass there from Cunha. Cunha now pivoting around, getting around the defender here, shooting this one in the net. And what a play there, as that's going to be goal number 5 here for the Wolves, as they have now scored 5 goals in the first 30 minutes of this ball game here. And there you see our supporters loving what they are seeing, but at the same time, Portsmouth football supporters over in the crowd there booing us like Noah. They know it's going to be a long day here. I'm sure they're not happy about getting this as their first, drawing us as their first team they have to play against here in the FA Cup. As we'll see. Nice maneuver there. Goalkeeper there gets right in front of this one there. Nice play there. But like I said, I was going to try to start. I was going to have John Stone, but I was like, no, I don't want him. I don't want us to be scoring, give up so many goals here to start off in the FA Cup. Maybe in the next game here, depending on who we're playing. If it's another League One or maybe a Champions League team that we're playing against, one that's going to get close to promotion to come into the Premier League, then maybe he can bring him in. But I just want to start off on the right foot here, and so far we're looking pretty good. Now as I think about now after all this playing this game, I could have easily put him in the game here. I could have subbed him out and took Saul out, but yeah. Sometimes I just don't trust John Stone there when it comes to protecting the net there for us and avoiding giving up goals. Because that one game he played in here a couple episodes ago, I'm like, oh, dude, you said you wanted playing time. I gave you playing time, and then you don't do anything to, ensure. And oh, look at that play right there! What a great cross! And this is why we signed him, as he makes a great bicycle kick there, getting that one in the net, and that is going to make it now 6-0. Guys, gotta look at this play here. Look at this play. Great job there on that cross. And then look at this bicycle kick. Just slams it in the back of the net. Look at this. Bam. What a play there. That's what I said. That's why when I seen his abilities, what he could do, I'm like, yes, this is a guy that can come in here, help us out, take some of that, time from, playing as the helping us out with Guedes, because I want Guedes to be kind of the guy that we can rely on as a backup striker. Because right now we're not looking for strikers in the youth academy. We have a couple, but they're not really ready yet. They still haven't. There are a couple of 14-year-olds right now, and so we're just obviously can't get them on the pitch just yet. We got to wait 2 more years before that. But a lot of things can happen in 2 years, and unless they develop, hopefully they'll develop quickly, and by the time they're ready to play, they're 16, we can just put them out there and they're gun ho and can take over that position. But right now they're just too young to play us. So we see another goal here for Cunha, as Cunha looks like he is wiped out here. 7-0. As again, just doing a great job here. As Portsmouth just not doing a good job here of protecting the football here. Forbes here going to kick this one in there, and that's going to be goal number 8. As we're in the second half here in this one, and Forbes able to score a goal. His first goal here in the FA Cup. And we take a look here at this one here. Nice job here. He could easily pass it there to Cunha, but he's going to say, nope, I'm going to take this. I'm going to finish this one for us. And does a great job of getting a goal for himself here in the 50-something, I think it was like 52nd minute or something in this game. So now Portsmouth here, again, having a tough time as our midfield and, of course, defense doing a great job here. And, of course, like we said, we're just really doing a great job here at taking advantage of this League One team as they are just getting just mollywopped here. As you see a pass here, that's going to be Forbes. Forbes passes one there to Cunha, and he finished it. Great cross there, great assist, and Cunha finds another goal. I lost track now here. It's either his 3rd or 4th goal here today, as he's just been lighting up the board here. It's now 9-0 here, and it looks like our first game is going to be a nice clean sheet here, as long as our defense can play well. And of course, we're going to bring in some of those guys are kind of a little tired right now, but they, just enough that they can still do something decent there on the pitch. And oh, look at that slide tackle there. That's definitely going to be a yellow card there. Definitely whip out that yellow card and have him, put some shame to him. As Paddy Lane, what a name there, he gets called on that yellow card. So now here we see Portsmouth here being down by 9 goals here, and like I said, not playing really well. They have not passed the ball too well here. The passes have been really just off for them for the most part here. Salabrini now here trying to go for a goal here. And Salabrini here going for the kick, and he's going to drill this one in there. And it makes it now 10-0 as we're a little past the hour mark here in this one. And I'm pretty sure a lot of these fans here from Portsmouth are probably waving out the white flag here and just saying, okay, just enough. We get it. You guys are a Premier League team. You obviously are going to come in here, beat our behinds, and show us what you can do with all that money that you got there. But, just lay off. So now here we are in the final minutes here in this one here. 5 extra minutes actually in stoppage. As Forbes here kicks this one here, and he gets, Forbes has great speed there, which I got to get used to that. I'm not used to having, we haven't had too many wingers with great speed, but Forbes he just got some just top-notch speed here. But we'll try to see if we can get this one in here. And Bellingham loses that one there. So tough break there. As now Portsmouth here trying to go on the attack here. Guys, come on, we got to play some defense here. We got a chance to get a nice clean sheet here. We don't want to ruin it here now. And so gets past the defender here. Guys got a block. Nice job there. As we're able to get the final whistle. And that's going to wrap this one up here. As that is going to be it. 10-0 against Portsmouth. Not a good day here for Portsmouth fans as they're eliminated quickly here. And of course we put a 10th spot on these boys. And that's going to be very helpful for us. And of course that's going to get a lot of teams that are going to be, whatever team playing us next here, they're going to have to be, definitely have to watch this game here to figure out, see what we're doing so well there. And like I said, the Portsmouth team not doing so well there. You see all the tackles. They had 29 tackles. They had, 7 more tackles better than us, and we still won the game. So Cunha, 4 goals, 4 assists there. He is your player of the match. 3 goals, 3 assists for Salabrini. Wow. Forbes. Oh, actually, he had 2 goals and assists. So a lot of good play here from our guys, especially in those guys in the forwards position. Obviously, doing a great job there, scoring goals, and of course defensively did a great job there as well, getting the ball to us when we needed it, and of course helping us in some of those situations there to score. So great job there. Nice way to enter into the FA Cup with a nice 10-0 win. And now we'll get ready here as we have about 3 days off, and we head back to the Premier League. And as you see here, as we start the next episode, we will have Newcastle, and of course then we'll play Chelsea. Both of those games will be on the road. And then you see that second game there with Arsenal. This time that game will be at home, and that'll be a Premier League game as well. So we got 3 Premier League games before we wrap up the winter the winter transfer meeting, our transfer window, I should say. And of course we'll try to see, I think we're pretty much, for right now, I think we pretty much did a pretty good job there for the transfer window. I think for the most part here, I don't see us moving or finding any more pieces that we need for the team. And I don't think we're going to be, I think one of our right backs there, I think there have been offers for him, but I think for the most part I feel like we have the team that we have. We have the team that we need to move on to the second part of the season, and of course bring home that Premier League title, as well as possibly other trophies as well, the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. But I don't think we'll make any more moves, honestly. So I think we're done. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and of course hit that bell notification to be notified when you see or when you want some more Wolves football here on the channel. Geez, trying to get rid of this cough. But yeah, it's been a good run. It's been, I've had a good season right now. Draw obviously in today's episode wasn't really something I was looking forward to, but it happens. But we'll definitely take it out of them here when it actually counts, because I think Arsenal, I think they're a top 5 team, so we'll definitely take it out of them, hopefully in the next episode, in the final game there. Of course, that'll be at home, so Arsenal, get ready. We got some pretty good games coming up, though, especially the Chelsea game. That's always usually a pretty fun game to play against them, so we'll see how things go. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, check out our social media down below. And of course, we also have a second channel here on the channel if you guys want more soccer action, and of course other action as well on the diamond and on the court, and also of course on the gridiron. Definitely go check out our second channel over here on YouTube at ESGNet plus LP. There's a link down below, and of course links to those series as well in the description here in the video. So as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.